Alright, hi guys. I hope you enjoyed that cinematic of my base. Yeah, I cannot believe that I built such a large castle in survival. Like, this is seriously one of the best bases I've ever built. So I'm very excited to tour it today. So, this is Nautilus Castle. I've been working on it for the greater part of about a month now. And I'm just super happy with how it turned out overall. It turned out absolutely great. And so I'm going to start the tour out here. This is the farmland area. There's not too much to show out here, to be honest, but that's okay. That's okay. This is where I get all my wheat seeds and stuff. I used to get beetroot quite a bit as well, but mainly now I'm just collecting a lot of wheat and like hay bales and stuff because I'm going to use that in another build in that direction. But yeah, for the meantime, I'm just collecting wheat at the moment. This is my field. I've got my cows here. There used to be more cows, but I killed a lot of them, and you'll see why. I have a library with a bunch of bookshelves, and so I needed these cows. Here's my sheep. I have a bunch of randomly assorted sheep. Some are red, some are gray. I started out with all of them red, then I started putting in a couple light gray ones, and then I put some black ones in to trade with. But yeah, that's my sheep. This is one of 2 bridges I've built so far. I'm going to probably build more. There's this big one here, but there's also this small bridge right here. And yeah, you'll kind of see it. It's just it's a very basic bridge, but, you know, I like it. It's a bridge. I like it. Okay, so going up the bridge here, you kind of make your way through this little stone entranceway, I guess it's kind of an entranceway, and then you go through here, and then you kind of get to one of the coolest rooms in the castle, in my opinion. This is the grotto. This is where I have my nether portal, and that was the main purpose of this room, was just to have a nether portal. Yeah, the main purpose of this room was really just to have a nether portal. But I also put this little crafting table in here, and I've used this crafting table just like a surprising amount. Like, every time I come in and out of the nether, I usually have a bunch of like quartz and stuff, and so I use that to craft it up. We'll go in here later. This is just like a behind the scenes room and like a strip mine and stuff, nothing crazy. But if you go up these stairs all the way up, first off you'll get into this room, which this is just where I keep my cobblestone. I don't really have much of a better place to put my my cobblestone, so I just put it in here. Anyways, you're continuing up the stairs, and you finally make it up to the main part of the castle. It's very cool. So this is the main level. Oh, I should also say, this castle is called Nautilus Castle, and by Nautilus Castle I mean that, like, Nautilus shells in the game. I want to create like a banner eventually, but I haven't done that quite yet. Have some flag posts and stuff, maybe in the future. But this is Nautilus Castle. So going down here, we'll go in the castle in a second. You kind of have this walkway, and this leads you over to the second bridge that I built. I built another bridge because I wanted to have a good way to kind of go across here to this land, and I like this bridge a lot. It's like an arch bridge. I don't know really how to describe it, but I really like it. It turned out great. And so yeah, that's the bridge. Bridge 2 of 2. So we'll head back up here, and I'll show you guys the rest of the castle. Alright, so walking back here in the main entrance, you get the staircase that we just went down, and this is kind of like the main corridor of the castle. These are my pet chickens. This top one here is Polly. This one's Polly Jr. and this one's Polly Jr. I love the name Polly for chickens. And subsequently, they give a lot of eggs, so I'm kind of always stuck, like, finding a place to put all these eggs. Maybe I'll throw it in here for now. So going this way, you have my, like, miscellaneous stone block storage, and I have quite a bit of stuff so far, and these chests are going to get full very quickly. But I have like netherrack, quartz, stone, andesite, diorite, granite, glowstone, all sorts of stuff in these chests. It's very useful. And then if I go over here, this is where I do all my smelting. This is like a little alcove in the castle. It's kind of interesting. So I smelt like iron, stone, whatever I really need here, just kind of in this little section. So there's a stair that goes to the second floor, but this is where I keep basically all of my miscellaneous or other stuff, as well as all my enchanted items as well. So like diamond pickaxes, coal, enchanted books, saddles, all sorts of stuff. If we go this way, this is a really cool part of the castle. First off, you have this kind of like little inside space. I don't know really what to call it. It's like a throughway, kind of like a breezeway almost. And yeah, you have this little garden out here. I love this garden. It's very tranquil. But if you go past this, you get to the library. And yeah, I mean, this is probably the best part of the castle. This is why I needed all that red wool as well, was to go and to create the floors of this. But you have a bunch of bookshelves. You have the enchantment table. I have an anvil here. A nice fireplace that goes all the way up. If you go upstairs, you get to see the very cool ceiling that I did in this room. I love it. And a bunch of other bookshelves as well. And you go all the way up here to the very top, and you just get an unbelievable view, like 360-degree views. It's beautiful. It really is. So let me go back down here. There's also this second entrance as well, which will take us to the second floor of the castle, but I'm not trying to spoil this quite yet. Alright, so we're back here on the first floor of the castle now, and I wanted to show you guys, this is the dirt archives. So when I was building Nautilus Castle, I had to just mine and dig up so much dirt. It was insane, so much dirt, and there was really a lot of stone and cobblestone, and that's why you saw those big chests down there. But a big part of that though was dirt, and I kind of wanted to keep the dirt because there's so much of it. I'll get enough anyways, so I archived all the dirt that I mined when constructing this castle, and I dedicated a little like alcove and a little room to it. So that's where I keep all my dirt that I'm never ever gonna touch. I'm not gonna use any of this dirt. It's just, you know, it's purely for historical purposes. Okay, over here, I love doing this. I love having these little like artifacts on the wall. This is my first set of iron armor. I only went through one set of iron armor. This is the one right here. I'm now wearing diamond armor. I still have to do a bunch of enchanting on them, but this is my initial set of armor. And then over here I have another fireplace that goes up. Nothing really special with that, just a fireplace. These are just a bunch of paintings. No, they don't go anywhere, but there is a secret room I'll be showing you eventually. Okay, this is the main house of the castle. Like, this is the main residence. And if you go back into the little courtyard here that I was showing you guys, this is what this little building is here. This is the main residence of Nautilus Castle. And down here I have this little dining table. There's another fireplace. It's a very cozy spot. I love it. It's gorgeous. And you got this big palatial staircase. And then you get to the second floor. I did this very cool roof. I did it with trapdoors because I love the texture of these. And this is the very first tool set I ever used in this world. One thing I do when I play any survival world is I always keep my tools. I always keep the wooden set because eventually I want to frame it and hang it up when I'm a month into this world or whatever. And I finally got to do it in this world. So here are my tools. If we go over here, this is my very first golden apple that I found. This is actually the only golden apple I found. I haven't crafted any other golden apples, so this is just the only one, but we're not going to touch it. We'll get some more in the future. Alright, just going down this hall, you'll see a bunch of paintings. I had a lot of filler space that I kind of needed to find out what I wanted to do with it. It's a very big castle. Okay, so if we go over here, we're still on the second floor. This is Kelly's Plant Emporium. So this is where I keep all of my seeds, plants, wheat, hay bales especially. I keep all my nature stuff here. I have a ton of seeds from my farm. And I just keep all of it because eventually I'm going to use it. So it's just all right here. And this is basically directly above where the dirt archives are. And then right across from this is my first name tag in this world. And once again, this is my only name tag in this world. Not going to touch it. We'll find some more in the future. If we go this way, we have my first music discs. This one here on the left is cat, I believe, and this one here on the right is 13. I could be wrong. I kind of switched them up a lot, but that's okay. Okay, this is a really cool part of the castle. It is night right now, so it's going to be a little bit scary, but this is a cave entrance. This is the secret entrance to the castle I was talking about. So, yeah, that's it. You can just be kind of walking around, just minding your own business, la-di-da-di-da, and you go, oh, look at this. You know, there's this crazy entrance in this cool cave here, and you're like, where does this go? Oh, well, it goes to my castle. So it's pretty awesome. I love that. I always wanted to have this in my castle from the start, so it was very cool to have that. Alright, going back downstairs, I had this little room. This is probably the room I go to the absolute least in this castle. This is the, dining room. I never go in here, because I have no real reason to. I just wanted to build one. It's like a little banquet hall, but it's a quaint room. It's all underground. It took a while to dig out, but I think it turned out really, really good. I like it. What else can I show you? Oh, this is kind of one of the things I had a lot of trouble with when I was building this castle. Well, I should probably put in here. Is lighting. Like, you have to keep, in Bedrock 1.7, you have to keep everything above a light level of 7. So I kind of had to be creative about where I place my torches so they're like the least visible as possible. I tried my hardest, but you know, sometimes there's little strays like that. Let me show you guys the towers of the castle. Let me show you those, because those are pretty cool. I go and I walk all the way around here, and I guess I could go up through the stairs, but I'm not gonna. If I go all the way up here, you'll see these are kind of the walkways of the castle, or like the turrets kind of. And this is the biggest one. It kind of goes up a little bit higher just because of the mountain. But yeah, it's basically just a walkway where I can kind of navigate the castle. And I don't know, I think it's super duper cool. I love it. It's awesome. Okay, let me go back down here and I'll show you guys kind of what I'm working on at the moment. I go past here and I go down this little walkway and I go across the bridge. Alright, so if I go over here, you'll see this is kind of some blank land that kind of doesn't have a use. I terraformed this out because originally this kind of went a little bit lower. Like it wasn't nearly as steep as this, but I wanted to have like the bridge not be super awkward and weird, so I had to kind of artificially raise the terrain up. But ultimately what I plan to do here is I want to make a villager breeder, because I need to get like trades and I need XP really badly as well. So I'm going to be building, I don't know what I'm going to be building here, maybe like a big mansion or some sort, maybe another, like a separate castle, like, I don't know, it'll be cool. But we're going to have a villager breeder here, and we're kind of going to have like what we did over here, and we're going to have this like kind of outcropped so we can walk through it. And then down here, this is my current project at the moment. I'm going to be building like a little fishing village. So you can see there, I'm just starting right now. I just built that little dock and I'm clearing out some of the land. But I'm going to have this dock kind of wrap around here, and then it's going to be all lined with houses. So it's going to be very, very cool. And then other than that, I have this little cave here. This all used to be like andesite and diorite, and I just started mining all of it out, and I'm not even done with it yet. So that's a project that I have to keep working on, and maybe what we'll do is we'll just have like a secret entrance in whoever's house is on top of this in this little village. But yeah, I don't know. I think that's my base. So yeah, it's been really fun building this base. I had a lot of fun with it, but I am excited to get to work on like the fishing village and actually kind of progressing in the game a little bit more. I do stream this world quite a bit, so I think you guys should go check those out because they're pretty good streams. But yeah, this is my base, guys. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.